and y'all don't listen to us. So for the so-called good ones, you're like the white liberals that know racism's wrong, but you still want to be cool. That's not good enough. You're a bitch too. If you're not aggressively doing like this sister did to shut this Somali grifter down, you're part of the problem. You hoes were a lynch mob just a few days ago. This lying grifter who's been doing this for years, who said she got hit with the brick. You've seen folks with abrasions in their face. Who are our nurses coming up? Our mothers. A brick hitting a face would have scratched the skin, would have been some blood, would have been something on it. I've had my face swell up. I saw that. Says, that reminds me when I had a reaction to crabs or something. Didn't look like a brick. I've had my head cracked open. I know what it's like to get hit with a blunt object. They ain't look like that. It's interesting how a black man claimed that a black woman had hit him with the brick. Man, you would have had black women at NASA and everywhere else with satellite feeds prove that nigga lied. And that's okay. You're holding him accountable. But who holds you broads accountable when you lie, when you cheat and steal? When you go into a liquor store pregnant and steal liquor in such a stupid way that you were caught. And when these race soldiers who already hated your guts, who not too long ago shot a black man and woman in the same state of Ohio, something like 140 times for nothing. What did you think they do to you? And you dared him to shoot you. We didn't want her shot. I know you didn't. I didn't. But God, brother, I had a policeman point a gun in my face, and so have you. Did you talk trash to him, or did you try to calm him down, knowing that if he's a devil, he'll just shoot me anyway? But if he's not a devil, flip of a coin, I'll go home tonight.
Got to make it home. That's the number one priority when you leave your house every day. Come back home safe and sound.
Well, I was swatted. I was swatted exactly 30 years ago. Gun in my face. I'm thinking, wow, I'm about to get shot down. Better not move. Don't say anything because he looks ready to do it. And speak when spoken to. I'm alive because I didn't do anything or say anything that would give him an out, because he still could have shot me, but it would have looked real bad for me to have been shot sitting in a chair with a bunch of books and Xeroxes. It wouldn't have looked like a struggle. It would have looked like an execution. He had to let me go. She could have said, oops, I don't feel well. I'm having postpartum depression. I've got a baby. Please give me a moment, officer. I'm so upset. But not say, what you gonna do, shoot me. With two guns pointed. Not one, but two. Whew. Where did that arrogance, where did that boldness come from? To challenge a race soldier with a gun pointed at you. In the racist state of Ohio, where they steal the presidential elections every 4 years, why wouldn't they shoot you? If y'all sleep in Ohio, they shoot people in Dayton, they shoot people in Akron, they shoot people in Toledo, they shoot people in Youngstown, they shoot people in Cleveland, they shoot folks in Cincinnati. And I didn't do all the major cities. And I left out Columbus, they shoot them there too, where she got shot. But because they get called queen and put on pedestal by this despicable, how can I say, pussy thirsty asshole fagonist who are always telling people how great they are when they don't deserve accolades. They think they can do anything. So let's get in with it. We've done our prologue. We're tired. And we've come here today to declare war on the no good, grifter, fraudster, pork chop feminist, RBG thugs in the hood.
If y'all tired, give us 2 thumbs up in the chat. If you tired of pork chop
Yeah, we're
feminists, give
tired
us
of it.
two
And
thumbs
share
up in the
this.
chat.
It's time. In fact, this is men speak. We don't want to hear from anybody that's a feminist because you're part of the problem. Feminism has gone on for too long in the black community and it's killing us. There's not one thing we can point to good that feminism has done in the black community. And yet it's become the ideology of our sisters, much to the loss of the family. The children have lost, the women have lost, the men have lost, the unborn babies that were aborted have lost, the
Hey,
world has lost.
hey, Dr. Short, isn't that the unofficial
Um,
number, like 20 million?
20 million dead black babies. You sisters need to atone. You need to atone for the fact that you have the highest rate of divorce. It's an excess many times greater than white women and Latino women and Asian women. Why? And with all the damn divorces, y'all still like maybe 1 in 3 are married. How do you go from 80% two-parent households to something like 25% in just a few generations? How?
Protect black men at all cost.
Well, no, we should protect each other, but then again, we have to be worth being protected. I'm not
I think
asking for.
you think more men want to be slaves to the pussy than protect black men?
Well, to me, being slaves to the pussy it's not bad if it's the pussy. It's when it's rotten. Love Canal, Chernobyl, Bhopal, Fukushima pussy. Nobody should be slaves to that shit. Hurricane Katrina pussy. You should let that shit go out in the ocean. If it's good, fine. But the problem with them is all of it's good all the time. Maybe it's good, but not the person that has it. It's sort of like if you have a phone charge can be good, but if the socket has no juice in it, no matter how good your charger is, it won't work. So they can have a great body and be zero upstairs and zero in their heart and soul. And again, the faggotists, these stupid ass black men who are degenerate, I think a lot of them are bi. They're just omnisexual because they got to screw everything. Not create a family, but they don't love, they fuck. We have a race of fuckers, not a race of lovers. Black ain't beautiful with this kind of shit. Black is filthy, it's degenerate, it's cheap. We need mama and daddy. We need children. We need grandma. We don't need grandmas that bar hop with their daughters and granddaughters. We need mamas that don't show porn to their kids. We need mamas that don't screw a whole sports team of dudes and tell the kids it's my thing. They shouldn't know that. We don't need mothers that tell all the business to their daughters and embitter them against their life partner. Had the girls so angry with men till they can't form a family to get back at their father, who the mother never leaves, and yet this whole never creates a family. This is the kind of shit y'all need to apologize. Y'all killed the babies, you've killed the families. Y'all need weed all the time, so the guys have to become drug dealers to support your stupid ass habits. And then y'all get to go to court and snitch, or get to go to the funeral and star as the victim mother who's lost 8 children to the streets and wear black and shit and be celebrity. And did y'all sign my card? I remember little druggies in my neighborhood. Shit, I'm not signing that card. I'm glad their ass is dead. Damn, that's one less person worry about shooting me. In fact, after that person died, whoever it was stopped stealing our trash cans. They used to do that. Did they steal trash cans where you live?
Hmm.
Damn. And the mother helped him steal it. I watched little dude. He's dead, and thank God his mama's dead too. I watched his mama help him sell drugs and look out for the police, and then try to act all holy in church. And you know she wasn't holy because her wig never came off. But anyway, let's talk about these. This. We got to get into it, okay? I'm feeling good now. In fact, I feel like taking some natural drugs. I'm thinking about it.
Mm.
Now, my brother, let's just go do the
I,
review.
I'm not your brother tonight, Doctor Short.
Oh, okay.
My name is J. Marion Sims. Doctor, we're gonna do this without anesthesia because that's how they like it.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, they do like it, and they like J. Marion Sims because he's basically one of the fathers of Planned Parenthood.
Mm-hmm.
When you think about it, sure he
Mm-hmm.
is. Planned Parenthood, which has destroyed so many black women, got them on depo. That's why they're fat and they look like dwarfs and shit.
My body, my choice, Doctor Short.
Well, it really should say my pussy, my choice. The body is too dignified. Okay. Let's start. It's amazing. You can't really talk real. Oh, well, we can't talk like that around sisters. Come on, let it go somewhere. The weak ass faggots who don't talk like that around sisters. We can't talk like. I wouldn't be saying whatever the hell they want. They got these nasty rappers talking about licking niggas' ass. And this filthy thing from St. Louis, Red something. In fact, you know what? That little nasty rapper that was at whichever the awards was, that BET awards.
You talking about Sukihana?
The one that looks like Polite with the weave on.
Yeah,
Huh.
Suki.
She looks like Polite. Sure, she does. I'm not sorry.
Hmm.
Now let's get into this. No, I want you to kick it off because there's a roll. You got a roll call. You got a whole host of people in
So,
here.
so let's just start with top left corner, Doctor Short.
Now remember that this.
Attorney Ebony K. Williams,
Mhm.
the one that said a few months ago she would not date a sanitation worker.
Mhm.
And she
Well,
thought it was going to land right because she claims she has standards, but her white zaddy dumped her
mhm.
off.
Mm. Well, well, he had standards too. See, they think the standards thing is one-sided. Only they can have standards. Nobody else has standards but them. And that goes back to you have a vagina, you're a goddess, and I'm I'm not even mortal because I'm dependent on you have a penis and I'm a no good person and I just wish someone would top me up so I could be okay. I mean, I see this panhandling beggar type stuff, the Keith Sweat psychology. That's disgusting. If you listen to Latin music or Asian, nobody begs or grovels in front of the women. It's pathetic. And not only that, a whole lot of the men have to have voices in the soprano range. The women don't want real men begging them for. They want a man that sounds like a woman begging them for pussy. Whether it's a guy in Switch or I don't know, Elder Bars. Everybody's got to have a high pitched voice to rap to them. The guy has to have long hair and he has to have earrings. He has to have perfectly smooth skin. They basically want a trans man. You don't want a man. You don't want a man. You hate black men so much. The black man has to literally be a woman before you like him. You like Michael Jackson. He's soft and he's sensitive, right? Until he got too many surgeries. A man isn't good enough. Only women are any good. And yet They can't stand each other because when they get together, they beat the shit out of each other. The biggest ongoing scandal in the country is a number of women shooting, killing, stabbing each other in same sex relationships. Were this black men, my God, it would be in the papers every day. So it shows that the system, both the white system and the pork chop feminist, rogue, rebellious sister system, doesn't like any accountability or any attention drawn to where they're wrong. It's only the black men. And we already said for the assholes just joining, we know that black men have issues. Now, we talked about hoes tonight. Hoes have to be told off. And it's a shame. It's a shame. You're a married man, brother. And it's interesting. You may catch more hell than Sotomayor, who may not be married. Isn't that interesting? In other words, good men have to be silent. A bad dude who they'll listen to, he can say whatever he wants. So they even have a perverted value system where everything favors degeneracy, evil, and deviant standards. So as for the lawyer, a lot of these women don't deserve a sanitation worker. I happen to be friends to a sanitation worker. And that dude's wife cheated on him, working 90 hours a week. And the man's wife, who didn't clean the house, wasn't a very good mom, cheated on him in their own marital bed.
So, Dr.
Okay.
Short, I have.
And dude working hard too. Hard working man. We're talking about a man that will work 100 hours a week to take care of his family. And he can't count on someone to be faithful to him.
So then, Dr. Short, I have our sister who decided to lose her life in Columbus, Ohio, and we saw the video.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? You need to put the video up where they show her stealing the liquor in the store. Not that anyone should die for liquor, but my God, sister, if they can kill a black man outside of a store selling CDs, if they can kill a black man outside of a store selling loose cigarettes, if they will kill a black man for that, why would you think if you went in and actually took something that nothing would happen to you? And when they're there with the guns pointed at you, you basically dare them. If you cared anything for the baby inside of you, or the man that you had that baby with, because I don't think she's married, she has other children. So you wonder. And of course, there are all these accolades about what a wonderful person she is now. And of course, it came from her mother, a questionable source of whether I can trust her character. The mom says she's such a great person that everybody loved. Is it okay if I have my doubts?
So then, Dr. Short, I'm going to show her video, but then we can move right along to the smallest picture. Well, the second smallest picture up there. And it's I'm going to call her Miss Bernice.